Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Elden Ring once again. And today, we got some side quests on the menu. One of which involves going through a dungeon that I should have done before, but decided not to as part of a joke that I was doing. And now that joke has come back to bite me because I can't go in through the back of the dungeon, but I don't quite feel like doing that dungeon just yet, so instead we're going to this one. That place is very important to another side quest that's going to be very important to what I'm planning on doing for the ending of the series, which ain't on us just yet. We've still got more ground to cover and a few more runes to get a hold of. But I see my horse did not appear when I whistled for him. There we go. I need to head out to that place that I marked on the map because we'll find an item crucial to an NPC's quest line that'll get us an item that'll get me out of having to settle for the bad ending after a certain mistake that I'm gonna be making that is going to be important for something else. And you know, sometimes it's better to show and not tell. You'll see what I'm talking about when the time comes. But for now, I got a wee bit of riding to do. Well, there's the place I'm heading to. That is the Shaded Castle ruins. And is that big hand I see right there just some dudes? Okay, that's slugs. A handful of slugs that I mistook for a giant, nasty hand because from the distance they kind of looked like fingers. You cannot deny that they looked like fingers from that distance. And, alright, here we are, the Shaded Castle, and I'm on fire. Can you maybe back off for like 2 seconds, please, instead of incinerating my face the second I set foot in this place? Okay, you can stop doing things now. Alright, that's better. This fucking dude. Stop with the fire, please! Okay. Great! More people who can't mind they own fucking damn business. As if things weren't bad enough. But if you're gonna act like that, I'll just start spamming spells. You like spell spamming, don't ya? I know that dude over there certainly does, but unfortunately for him, he is now dead. Now then, maybe I can have a fucking moment's peace in here and try to remember where I might find a site of grace to restore all of the juicy juice that I had to slug just now. Because people just like being assholes sometimes. And that's what you get for just existing. You're kind of an asshole, you know. Oh, yay! Ugh. Got some goop in my throat. And another one of these perfumer dudes. Perfumes for women. You ought to know by now not to go doing that. Fuck you, you cheating sumbitch! Maybe I can find a side of grace out here before I go back in there because I don't want to have to ride all the way back here again in the event of bullshit. you may have noticed that there was quite a bit of bullshit on my previous visit here. And I'd like to have some measure of protection against said bullshit. But I ain't seeing none. And I would very much like to get all my shit back without having to lose it forever. So, okay, that's fine. Not allowed to have my horse right here where I need him for the fucking double jump. Yeah. Damn you, game, and your rules. It's fine. I'll go in the same way I got in last time, and we ain't gonna go getting poisoned at the very least. And then we'll have a better run at those bastards with the flamey powder. Because I ain't gonna make the mistake of getting close enough for him to just bury me in fire again. And you can go fuck yourself in the goddamn stupid ass wall. There we go. Now then, you stay right where you are, mister! Yeah, how do you like getting hammered with overpowered ranged attacks? Not so fun when you're on the receiving end now, is it, asshole? Oh, he's coming in closer. And I don't approve of that. Now die! Yeah, suck it, you asshole. Now then, I don't want you following me around, so I'ma chop you up. Oh yay, another one. Well, it just so happens I got different magic that I can use on you. And you probably ain't going to like it. Yeah, you are on a bad elevation, and fuck you and your bullshit. So are you gonna get poisoned by that poison goo you're standing in down there, or are you just immune to it, or standing on like a rock or something? Because if you're about to die of poison, I'd be a happy little boy, but I don't think it's gonna be the case. And I'm still not allowed to ride my horse in here, so gonna have to hoof it through the goo. And you are gonna need to not be alive because I don't like you throwing shit at me while I try to wiggle my way up your ladders. They really don't like people climbing up their ladders. If that's the case, they shouldn't have them ladders there to begin with if they don't want people climbing up them. And you, I don't like you. Busting boxes like you own the place. And you're swinging and missing and there. Good. You're dead. The way you should be. The way nature intended. Now I know there's a side of grace around here somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. So this probably ain't it. Because you're all curled up here waiting to ambush me. Get your face away from mine. Invading my personal space like that is a crime punishable only by death. Okay, I see the twinkly doos of a side of grace over that way. Now the question is, how would I get there from here? Can I even get there from here? Can I get there from anywhere? I know you can have a sword in your back. And you are a very big one of those dudes. And you're also very dead. So, suck on that. I think I see the glimmer of another site of grace over there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That one's closer to where I am. There's also poison swamp between here and there. And I think I got a big enough opening between these two guys to... Oh god damn it. It's too deep to just run through. Now there, ladder. Alright, we're good. I don't imagine there being anyone waiting at the top of the ladder to smash my skull in with a big magic hammer. And... Alright, Grace. Grace is mine! And there is no trouble here. No trouble at all. So, damn. A little short for a level up, but it's fine. I didn't want to get smarter. I don't like being smart. The burden of intelligence is too great for me to bear. But I am pretty sure this puts us on the right track to getting the oh-so-crucial item that I came here to get. Ladder ahead. No shit. Now let's just shimmy my way to the top. Oh yay, dogs. My favorite thing to murder. And why are you not rushing at me? There it is. And gotcha. Surprisingly, without taking any damage. Them dogs are super good at hitting you just once. And apparently this guy is too, the way he was ambushing me. I knew that ambush was there, but I blundered into it like an idiot. You, on the other hand, you're very good at dying, as well as being an asshole. And so are you, mister. Bad luck. So, don't want none of that bad luck, so I don't think I'll go where he is. And yeah, I think I'm on the right track, though that clean rot knight over there that I seen is a telltale sign of that. We're after a treasure chest that is off in this direction, and your halos of light will not save you. Stop with the pokies! Are you trying to barf on me, you nasty ass bitch? Well, I got some magic for you! There you go. That's what you get for hurling magic at me in such a way that needs to, like, arc around, and then it can't get me if I'm standing in a hallway. That is the fatal flaw with your light discs that you be chucking at me. Enemy ahead. There usually is. Can you maybe stop having trouble loading things? Especially when I'm trying to go on through a place. That'd be great. And you are shooting flamey crossbow bolts at me that I do not appreciate, sir. Okay. There's another clean rot knight. And if I remember correctly, I think this dude's flanked by dogs. So maybe try to draw him in here. Or oof. Oh, yep, there's the dogs. I was hoping to not involve them. But clearly they don't know how to mind their own fucking damn business. Now do they? And that's gonna come on down here. Alright. Now, okay, one dog is down. And, alright. Don't you get a little too far for me to hit you. Stupid fucking wall! Okay, there we're good. We are good. Now that the dogs are gone, I can come out here. And I can fight you one-on-one in a much wider area. Don't you stab at me like that. Stop doing things. Alright. Haha, you've been interrupted, you asshole. And boom, baby. Yeah. These jump attacks, clearly you are not fond of, and now I've got your sword. Now, is that a thrusting sword or a regular ass sword? I ain't seeing it in the regular ass swords. So, perhaps it is a stabby sword? Yep, thrusting sword. That's stupid. I no like thrusty sword. It's a little too thin for my liking. My blade needs some girth. It needs to be able to cut things, to be good for more than just a rapid poking. But to each their own, I guess. And away! Now this elevator either takes me straight to the boss, or yep, that's the boss, which is not where I needed to go. Because the treasure chest I'm after is not up there in his room. That treasure chest is down here on the castle ramparts. If I'm remembering this right, which I probably am, but again, might not be. So I'm just gonna go look for it then. Don't think I've been up this ladder yet. Maybe this leads me to where I'm trying to get to. Let me see. Okay, not where I was trying to get to, but I will take what you got, Mr. Chairman. Perfumer's Cookbook. That probably lets me make some things that I'll never use. So, yeah, this ain't where I thought it was. Oh, what does this ghost have to say? House Marias is ruined. Just deserts for falling for that severed harpy. No surprise that guilty Cretan took the castle and our storied sword. Yeah, if you know a lot about the demigods, you could probably hazard an accurate guess as to who this severed harpy is. And that also has a connection to the NPC whose quest line we are here for. And I believe it's down here that I want to be that'll take me to that treasure chest. Ah, shit, I forgot about you. There do be one of those big crazy-ass revenants to worry about. Flanked by a dude on a horse. Now, is that an aggressive howl because you happened to see me, or were you just being weird? I think he's just being weird, so if I'm lucky, I can probably scoot around him. Just in time to realize that this is not where I want to be, because this is a fucking dead end with a big asshole in it that I don't want to deal with. So I'm just gonna creep along here and not ever deal with you ever, because fuck you, you crazy son of a bitch. And there's that ladder that'll put us back in spitting distance of the boss. A healthy little shortcut, to be sure, in case you should fail to defeat this boss, which is very possible because he is kinda tough, and he's got some crazy-ass moves that you probably won't be expecting, and this boss is a boss that we've actually already seen earlier in the game, because he likes to appear in a different form in different places all over the map, but only at night. And when I say different form, I probably should come up with a better phrase, because it is the same form, but a different name, I should say. He appears under a different name, and I wasn't expecting that. Too many assholes all in one spot. Whee! Now get on up there. And I hope they ain't... Alright, they're not just camping the ladder waiting for me. Alright, I got my shit back. And maybe, just maybe, I can find my way to that treasure chest without any further problems. And, alright, I see you're still alive. That is a problem, and I cannot allow it. Now then, maybe you'll stop throwing fire long enough for me to close in and land a fucking sword hit. Now there we go. Alright, that's better. I got your shield. And let me take a look at the damn map. Okay, so I think I see the problem. I believe that treasure chest I'm after is all the way over here somewhere. And I'm on the opposite goddamn side of the outer wall. Is this even the outer wall, or is it like the inner wall before the castle itself? Not sure, but I do know this dude is a raging dick who needs to stop being so far away, because I don't know if my Moonblade thing can reach that far. Okay. Now here you go, asshole. This is what you get for being such a prick. Okay. So no more perfuming for you. And I want to go find a very important treasure chest. I found a perfume bottle. So... yeah. This place I have been to before. And you just took a little stabby boy to the spine. And that is all you need in life. The perfect little stabby boy, stabbing the living shit out of your entrails from behind. That shit's gotta hurt, it does. But it's also a good way to live your life. If you ain't getting stabbed, what are you even doing? Did you just try to push me off the edge? Well, your plan just backfired, asshole. And it sounds like you just died, and I think the treasure chest I'm after is in that room right there, and I really do not want to get hit by that. That move, he picks you up off the ground, immediately afflicts you with scarlet rot, and then just tosses you like a little rag doll. It's a very nasty move, and I've seen people get hit by it, and then he just like yeets them off into a pit of instant death. But here we are, the Valkyrie's prosthesis. That is what I have been after in this dungeon. And where are you? There you are. Golden prosthesis, once used by the one-armed Valkyrie, a masterwork of craftsmanship. With practice and skill, it can be used as proficiently as a real arm. When Malay Marias, Lord of the Shaded Castle, embraced this prosthesis, he claimed to feel the presence of his personal goddess. So then, we just gotta go deliver that to somebody. But that's gonna have to wait until after I clear out the boss of this place. Don't think I ain't leaving without facing that dude. And I also do have enough runes to level myself up now. So I do get to be a little bit smarter. The burden of intelligence is not so great after all. Sneaky does it now. Just wander away from the elevator. I have been seen. Haha, idiot! Dog! Why with the dog? Okay. We're safe. The dog has been destroyed. And there's a stake of America up here, so if I die, I don't have to do that again. So here we go. Say hello to Elmer of the Briar, also known as the Bell-Bearing Hunter. Take that! Ow. He also likes to try and punish you when you try to drink your stuff. And he's also got that shield slam to watch out for. Oop. I thought you were about to do a regular ass sword swing, not your crazy ass Dark Lord of the Sith lightsaber throw. Owie. And yep. There we go. Breaking my guard with your crazy shit. Now, there we go. That's a regular sword swing. Oop. And that has a bit of a wind up on it. And I probably shouldn't have rolled out of being on the ground right then and there. I was about to call him a cheating asshole, but I am willing to take my part of the blame sometimes. Only sometimes, because most of the time it's the game's fault and a bunch of cheating bullshit goes into the game, yada yada. You know how it is. Now let's get back in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab these few runes that I lost that I could have easily gotten way more of by just killing a few dudes here in this castle, but I wasn't gonna do it that way. Not today, mister. I'm in more ready position this time than I was last time. Now, there you go. Jab my sword into your guts, tear it out. That feels good. Now, you got that shield slam, following up with the explosion, and drill stab. Not today, sir. And there you go. Shield slam, you about to explode it? No, you ain't. Because you're about to do other crazy bullshit. And then I punish you for it. Now come on, mister. Not with the shieldy doos. You're supposed to use your sword. And now here's the stabby boy. Oh yeah. That shit hurts so good. And yeah, your longer wind up on that swing threw my parry off before, but not gonna get me like that. You're not Elmer Fudd of the Briar. I got the Mawias Executioner's sword and the Bwaya Great Shield. And up there we've got a portrait of Melania. Why is it always love? No idea. Could this be a suffering? Yes, it could. That is a good message. If you've played the game before and have faced Melania, you will know exactly what that is talking about. Now let's take a look at that sword we just picked up, and the shield for that matter. And that sword should be probably higher up with the rest of the swords. Yeah, there it is. Storied Sword of House Marias, the family of executioners who presided over the Shaded Castle, one of the legendary armaments. Elmer of the Briar, the bell-bearing hunter, snatched the sword from the site of his looming execution and furnished it with battle skills from his home of Eochiad. And you can use that drill stab thing that you seen him do against me with that sword. Now let's see. Yeah, there's his shield. Great shield from a foreign land used by Elmer of the Briar. Attacks with this armament utilize the iron thorns that have been wound around its frame. Originates from Eochiad, a land of proudly solitary aesthetics. Well, that's neat and all. But now that I've done what needs to be done here, it's time to head out and deliver that prosthesis to Millicent to progress her quest line. Got a present for you.
Now, I'm tracing the path Melania took. She's passed into the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
Yeah, here's a prosthesis for you.
Are you giving me this arm? Thank you. I am in your debt yet again. I think if the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. If the arm serves well, it might be possible. Perhaps then I can aid you in battle.
Yes, perhaps then.
It might be.
Alright, you're done with all the new dialogue. So now, have I gone? No, I have not gone there yet. I need to go up there for the next leg of her quest line, to the Windmill Village. And then I gotta kill the boss there and reload the area, and then she should appear right there where I fought the boss. So it's time for another horse ride. Take me away, horsey warsey. I got some more asses to kick. Oh, that was a direct hit. Hats off to the man who's working that trebuchet up there. Not so much that shot, but that last one, woo, that dude knows what he's doing. Some of the other dudes, not so much. Either that or he just got real lucky there. Landed a direct hit that, well, that must have been the same guy that hit me the first time. Not sure how many trebuchets they got over there, but some of these dudes know how to aim them and know when and where to shoot them. They're just good at their jobs, some of these guys. But here we are in Dominula, the Windmill Village. And there is, like I said, a boss here who I don't see giving me too much trouble, but I could be surprised. I wasn't expecting a lot of trouble out of the Godskin Noble, but sure enough, the one back in the Volcano Manor whooped my ass. And look at these dancing ladies that are surprisingly tall. I mean, they're like a good 2, maybe 3 feet taller than me. Maybe I'm just short. Well, my character in the game is probably short. In real life, me not so short. I'm like 5'11". Just 1 inch short of being 6 feet tall. That is, if I'm remembering that right. I should probably get a more accurate measurement before I go making any statements like that. And the dancy ladies are suddenly less dancy and a lot more aggressive. I would have been perfectly happy letting you dance yourselves to death however you liked, but you had to whip out the meat cleavers. Anywho, probably more of them aggressive women right up here dancing around, giving you a false sense of security. I know what you're thinking. You think you can take me when I ain't looking. But if you try anything, you'll end up like your sisters down there. Friendship? Okay, these two are cool. They ain't gonna come at me. But this one is wielding a stick that appears to have a big skull on it. Or maybe that's just a rock. Either way, they came at me, and they got what they had coming. And the boss is right there, already whipping black fire at me. A godskin apostle. Ooh, you fucking dead-angled my shield on that one. And he is also very parryable, but unlike the godskin noble, this dude needs to be parried twice to be thrown into his vulnerable state. And, ha! Stupid. Now there you go. Come on. Oh, I didn't parry him just right, and now I feel sad. Ah, damn. Aye, none of the quick stabs. That's just some nasty shit right there. And now, he's a stretchy boy, and the camera locking on thing kinda gets in the way of being able to hit him when you go through inside of his extendo belly. There you go, you gotta unlock the camera when you come in to do some of that. If you actually want to hit him, that is. And, ooh, I still somehow avoided getting hit by that. Now, yep, you're doing your weird extendo body shit. And, oh, damn you with that quick stab that I'm so bad at parrying. Come on, don't you push me back like that. Back it up, mister. Now, drink that juice and get the fuck away from him. He's about to do a thing. And extendo boy, extend these nuts, mister. Now just look how felled that enemy is. Got the Godskin Peeler and the Scouring Black Flame incantation. Now, is that enough to get a level out of me? Probably not. It's just a little higher than the last level requirement. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay, I guess that last level requirement was less than I thought it was. So, now that I've done that, yeah, there she is. There's my girl.
Ah, we meet yet again.
Indeed we do.
The arm you gave me truly is a thing of wonder. It feels just like my own. Even handling a sword. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to you of all people, but I am sure of my skill with the sword. Thus, I would have you call upon me in battle, should you ever have the need.
Okay.
I would have you call upon me, and it is the only way that I can express my thanks.
So now I'll be able to summon her for a few battles. And I think the next leg of her quest can't be done until after we make our way to the Erd Tree, and then gotta head to the area beyond the capital. But now is not the time for that. There's another character's quest line that I'd like to progress, and that involves heading over here back to Mount Gelmir, and assuming I got the right site of grace, which I do, we just gotta work our way around this little fort here and deal with a magma worm that I avoided earlier in the series. But now is the time to get it out of the way. And yep, there he is. because I kind of need to traverse that sea of lava that you just popped out of, and having you all up on my case and killing me without even actually hitting me would be a huge problem there. Haha, first blood goes to me, Magma Worm. You have taken a rather negligible hit, and I see you're still scurrying around, trailing lava everywhere. Now here comes another one. I fucking hate that attack. Stop doing it forever by dying. Would you please? Now, damn it. Put your head back where I can reach it and quit covering the whole area with lava. That would be greatly appreciated. A distinct lack of lava covering the available area. Okay, you think you can do that? Apparently not, because that's like the one thing you can actually do is lava the place up real good. And now there's a little stabby boy in your eye. Oh yeah. And while you take the time to get up, I'm gonna drink some of my blue shit. Some of that blue Kool-Aid. And now, yeah, some of that Moonblade all up in your face. Uh-oh. Alright, good. You ain't gonna get me like that. But you might just get me like that. Now, if I can just hit you in the tail and not get obliterated with a single hit, that would be great. Okay, now, I find that when they go standing up, it's easier to get them in the legs and the tail without exposing yourself to great danger. And if I could just fucking move, alright. So when he's doing this, then you can start slicing at that tail. And, alright, give me that tail. And if I could just not have the camera flying up my ass, it would be real helpful. Alright. Now, juice time. Alright, juice time remains uninterrupted, and that is good. So, alright, you do that. I'm gonna chop your tail off, and you're gonna sit there and take it like a good little boy. Now just quit with the damn lava, and this will go much smoother. Alright, good. Great enemy felled. Sweet. And a dragon heart for me. So, guess into the lava. I never actually tried to ride the horse through the lava before, but it's good to see that I can do that. And that's who we're here to see.
Oh, mountain of fire, bake me in your flames.
Sounds like he's enjoying himself.
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this?
Looking for you, asshole.
You're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
A jar. He has given me a jar that I can wear on my head.
It's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps I'll head as an old above the lofty.
Yeah. That's where we're gonna have to go later, after taking care of some business at the Erd Tree. But now it's time to do that thing that I've been putting off, and that's heading into the ruin-strewn precipice, which I skipped my way around by taking a different way to get to the Altus plateau. And I don't imagine that taking very long, and the boss there is another magma worm like the one we just fought. Except the one here is probably easier. God, I would hope it's easier. It should be, given its location being just outside of Liurnia, and you're intended to take that one on much sooner than the one that we just beat. But things do have a way of going south. We will see when we get there. Alright, time to get through this place. Might not have enough time to make it through the entire dungeon in this episode, but I can at least make some good progress in here. And like I said, it shouldn't be too difficult because I'm now definitely a higher level than I should have been coming through here, but I went and put it off until later because I am a fucking idiot, and the only reason I'm doing this is because there's a side quest involving going into the back area of this place that would have been a lot easier if I'd gone through the place legitimately instead of feeding myself to an abductor virgin. But mistakes were made, and there is no undoing them, only dealing with the consequences that come, and the consequence that comes of this is going through this place now. And you suck on that. And there's some level 4 smitting stones that I really could have used earlier. But I lost out on them, because like I said, I are a fucking idiot. Now, poison traps, forgot all about those. But I'm fine. And you guys, y'all suck and I don't feel like dealing with you. I'm just gonna go on up here. And if memory serves, I believe there's another side of grace up here at the top. But memory might be misserving me because the more I think of it, the more I'm sure that there isn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with being poisoned for the time being. It ain't so bad, aside from my health constantly ticking down. But having that... My god, stop being stupid, game! Load faster! But, like I was saying, I got that blessed dew talisman to get my that slow health regen. But it is far outpaced by that poison. And somebody just happened to jump on my back and stick a blade in my neck. And as you can imagine, that hurts a lot. Now, y'all need to quit ganging up on me. I'm just a little girl. Why you gotta treat me like that? But I got some vulgar militia armor. That's the thing I got out of this. And now... I have no more reason for being up on this platform. Only thing up here was that rune arc. And I do believe that there are some poison traps in here, but I'm already poisoned, so it matters not to this young lad. Now let's just keep on moving on through here. And I'm pretty sure you're going to explode. Yeah, I remembered that. I remembered the splody boy. And here we are at the ruin-strewn precipice. That's just a weird sounding word. Precipice. Are you telling me I gotta press my piss? Because I don't want to do that. That's a nasty yellow liquid that comes out of my penis, and I don't want to go touching it with my bare hands. And now that I've already made it this far, I'm thinking I might actually be able to make it all the way through this dungeon in the time allotted in this episode, even though I've only got about 2 minutes left in my usual recording time for this. But hey, maybe I can do it. Maybe I'll run out of time. Maybe I'll go over, which is much more likely. But can you not yell at me, sir? I am over here doing my best and you just come down and scream in my face. It happens to hurt my feelings and my body. And I see a smithing stone over here, which I will gladly steal. Because I need it more than some of these other people. Hey, keep your claws to yourself. At least wait until I'm not on a ladder to go doing things. So, there is singing that can be heard. Coming from that dude up there that's all lit up on that stage. Yes, you sing so greatly. Take this in lieu of me throwing a rose on stage. Now, oh, I see you're doing your poison mist, which I assume is you literally throwing your shit at me. Because it definitely looks like you stuck your foot inside of your ass and then started spraying whatever you grabbed out of there. So yeah, we got poop mist coming in, and you done took a blade to the face, and that's just fine. And you, I need you to not be in the air. Ah, damn it. Okay, there you go. Good. Now, I'll just grab your smithing stones and be on my merry way. Get out of my way, wagon! Blocking the fucking road. Up. More bats! That ain't good! Bats ain't allowed to be here. And when they violate that sacred rule, they gonna take a sword to the face. Or maybe get shot with magic if I don't feel like getting close enough to hit you with my sword. So, are you working your way up here in a weird zigzag pattern? Or are you just stuck down there despite having wings and being able to fly? Apparently being able to fly doesn't actually translate into being able to go up. Anyway, octopus, or bats, get your batty ass out of here. And I have caught the sound of more of that singing. It is a nice song, but there is a law against singing around here. I must take this schmivenstern. And then I'm going to enforce that law as soon as I find the perpetrator. There you are. You have been found. And let me just be sure I can actually be free enough to take a shot at you without being interrupted. Oh boy, this dude's a-coming in. He wants some of this. He knows what's coming, and he ain't having none of it except he's having all of it. Now, just hold still and boom, baby. Oh, I see. You saw what happened to your friend, and now you're afraid of the law. The anti-singing law that you have violated. And now you're gonna do some of that. Alright then. You got skulls too, that's nice. But your skulls are being turned against ya. Oh yeah, I got that Karian retaliation, baby. And, why you gotta be up there? And you're screaming. Why you gotta be a screamy boy? Instead of singing with that nice voice that you're about to get killed for, you just go and shriek at me, and that shit hurts. Physically and emotionally. Anyway, let me just slug my juice. And here's another sight o' grace. And the boss of this dungeon is right in there. So I did make it all the way through. Well, almost all the way through. I still gotta kill the boss. And then the whole reason for doing that is to take down Great Horned Tragoth for patches back in the Volcano Manor. And that's something that'll be done in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.